Polite inquiries, Lords.
I missed you.
English Nick says, is Stokes the new Botham, Capel, Lewis, Flintoff, Dermot Reeve and Craig?
David Capel, but it says everything about his career that you don't remember his name. And he's definitely better than David Capel.
I promise you when I read that, I was like, I cannot remember who this person is.
That says, I hope he's not watching. He's had enough setbacks. Yes, he's that good. I thought that,
as all of them combined.
Yeah, and Stokes. No, it was a brilliant innings. I mean, we were lucky to be here. It was one of those days which you'll remember for a long time.
You never sell things like that, do you? Oh, we were lucky to be here. I mean, it was one of those days. Just some emotion. I mean, stop being down for 1 minute. That was a brilliant innings. He was smashing the ball everywhere. At one stage, it looked like he was either going to, be decapitated hooking, or he was going to hit the ball over the mound stand. It was a brilliant innings.
I miss Melinda.
Dimitri Old says, should all cook-doubting heretics be burned as witches or just mildly tortured? Innocent bystander says, why are people unable to differentiate?
That's easy for you to say. Everyone knows, between Cook the captain and Cook the batsman. That's what he says.
I'm going to say it again.
Okay.
Innocent bystander says, why are people unable to differentiate between Cook the batsman and Cook the skipper?
Well, they're both quite good questions. Okay, so the first one, the doubters and heretics, they'll just move on to somebody else, probably Ian Bell.
Balance.
Root
fails to make hundreds.
Or Moen didn't get 180. So they'll just move on to him. That's the way it's going to be. And the other point is quite fair, because there's never been that much doubt about Cook, the test batsman.
No, he's had bad form.
Yeah, but people weren't really calling for him to be sacked. I definitely thought he should be sacked as ODI batsman and captain. And there are definitely doubts still about his captaincy, and I'm not sure this goes miles towards dissolving those, does it?
Well, at no stage did I think he was moving the field around correctly when he was batting. Tanya says, lead of 350 plus, will BMAC risk his wicket for a quicker win, maybe even open up or come in first drop? I don't think they'll change it, especially with Guptill at the top. I don't think they necessarily have to change the order with Guptill and Williamson opening and first drop, but they will go for a win, New Zealand, if they have any sniff at all, won't they?
Probably.
They will go for a win if they have any sniff.
Yeah, they probably will. I don't know. Ross Taylor was saying just now they wouldn't really want to fancy more than 350.
Yeah.
Remember they were bowled out, I think, 68 last time they were here.
That was a different world.
Yeah, and actually the pitch isn't that different, I don't think, actually.
No, I don't think that was the pitch. They were a different side back then. They're a lot more confident now, but I think they do look a little bit tired. They have not played a lot of 4 and 5 day or even 3 day cricket for a while. I think their bowlers got tired. That could be a problem for their batsmen. Rob Wildman says, can we round up all the writers of the doom and gloom headlines this morning and make them all say sorry? Were you one of them?
No, I went the other way with it in a really big way, but I've been where they are. And God knows I have.
It could have been a completely different morning, though, to be
fair.
fair.
They could still lose. The thing is, you mustn't judge on the result, because this is that was what I wrote. I can't believe you didn't read it.
I didn't even know you were still writing for the site. I mean, early on in the day, the ball was really swinging. Bell went out early. There was hoop, there was life. It could have been a day when England could have been bowled out early. But what happened was Root and Cook batted amazingly well. They should get so much credit for how they batted this morning, because I kept thinking that at any stage New Zealand would get 1 wicket and then basically run through the English middle order. It never happened. Nicholas Charlton says, is Mark Craig a long-term solution as New Zealand spinner?
He probably isn't, no.
The thing with Mark Craig is he can bowl proper test wicket-taking deliveries, and he can be amazing. He rips the ball more than most finger spinners ever even tried to.
At his best, he's just like Graham Swan.
And at one stage, he missed the pitch today.
He bowls 1 really good ball every over, and
sometimes 2, and sometimes 7 bad ones.
2 bad balls an over.
Yeah.
The
most amazing thing about Craig today was that he wasn't going for 50 and over.
That's why England don't play Adil Rashid.
Traeger says, has Paul Farbrace's first game in charge revealed everything that was wrong with Peter Moores as England coach?
No, it's just a continuation of the Peter Moores policies, and this time it's come off. I mean, they did win a couple of tests ago in Grenada. I just think it's really simplistic to say, Farbrace has changed everything. Having said that, it also suggests that maybe they don't need an Australian coach.
Everyone needs an Australian coach.
Who needs persuading to take the job. That grates a bit. Do you understand how that grates a bit? Or is that just silly?
I think that's hard. I think there's so much money outside of international coaching these days, and it's such an easy job. I think sometimes you do have to be persuaded.
I don't think coaching England's an easy job.
No, I'm saying not coaching England is an easy job. So
right.
I think it's not like if you're a football manager, right? They come to you and they're like, there's £5 million a year. Do you want to have a really terrible job where everyone's going to abuse you for the rest of your life. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not going to get £5 million a year.
No, he's going to get a lot of money, mate.
Jack Bird says, will England be prepared to lose to win? That's your favourite phrase, isn't it?
Do you know what? They just might. There is a bit of a change of culture going on within the England team. They're clearly trying to be more positive and aggressive. They have got the same captain, though. And look, what would you do? I wouldn't declare and give New Zealand a sniff.
Well, I would, because I'd be trying to win the game.
Well, when?
Yeah, so you bat for half an hour, don't you? Get him in?
All right, so you've got to lead at 3:30 and you give me them 80 overs, roughly.
Yeah.
I would go with I'd bat for about an hour in the morning.
So basically, we're half an hour between us after all that.
Yeah.
You're a moron. Richard Wilson, after missing out on promotion last year, how do all of them cricket clubs stop their losing start to 2015?
Well, I think they're going to require more from Richard Wilson. He's been letting the side down.
Oh, forget that. I think he needs to be dropped. He's not up to it. Pathetic leadership. Not even a good tweet.
I blame Gary Ballance and Peter Moores and Moeen Ali as well. Maybe they could ask Peter Moores to coach them.
See you tomorrow.
Watch out! Watch out!